Game na tayo. Yung iba kasi, Dok, ba't ito topic mo? Well, di ba tag-ulan? Minsan, pag nasa bahay ka, ang tendency is for you to eat more. Which leads to what? Obesity. I was able to derive my lecture. Okay, yung una pong part is from the Cleveland Clinic. Okay, so napakagandang topic po. I was doing my research since yesterday and nakita ko po ito. So sabi ko magandang topic to. Okay, obesity. Now, ano pa talaga yung obesity? Para magandang usapan, para interactive tayo. Yan, parami na tayo ng parami. I-type nyo po dyan, obesity. Okay, obesity. Type it down there, obesity. Okay? Yan. Ano yung obesity? Well, it is when you have excessive body fats. Sumobra. Tingnan niyo po yung picture. Okay? Tingnan niyo po yung picture. Yan lang. Talaga namang sabi nga natin, tumaba na ng gusto. It's a chronic, pangmatagalan, complex disease that can affect your overall health and quality of life. Doc, overall health? Yes. Because that can lead to serious medical conditions. Tingnan niyo po yung mga nasa picture natin. Type 2 diabetes, hyperlipidemia, obstructive sleep apnea, heart disease, hypertension, osteoarthritis, and so on and so forth. Madami pa po. Okay? So sabi na, Doc, delikado to. Pati nga stroke, kasama na rin po dyan. Okay? It can affect your self-esteem and mental health. Isa pa yan. Pag mga bata, di ba, pag tayo pa medyo may katabaan, di ba, alam niyo naman ng mga bata, masyadong mapang-asar, di ba? So, diba? And somehow, kung araw-araw yung ganung klase ng biruan, naapektuhan din po yung mental health ng mga bata. Okay? So, again, may mga setback. May isang advantage, sabi nga nila, pag ganito taglamig, may extra coat ka panglaban sa init. Kasi yun talaga ang function ng fats. Maliwanag po tayo. But aside from which, napakarami na pong disadvantages ng pagiging mataba. Are we clear? Yan. Okay. So, to continue with this, game tayo. So, Doc, let's try to continue. Okay, ito na yan. So, paano tayo magko-compute ng ating taba? Direct, give a message kung okay ang sound ko, ha? Pati po kayo kung okay ang sound natin, paki-message po ako. Okay? Yan. Naku, sabi ng aking isang kapatid sa training team, malupit-lupit ang bugso ng ulan sa ibang lugar. Okay? Zero visibility. So, ingat tayo mga brad, ha? Mga sister, ha? Yung mga nakasada po ngayon, ingat po tayo. Okay? Safe trip, safe na biyahe po. Dala po kayo ng payong, ng mga kapote. Okay? So, ingat po tayo. Wag masyado magmadali sa biyahe, ha? Relax lang po tayo. Ngayon, ito na yan. So, direct, ha? Bigyan mo ko ng message sa Facebook, sa Messenger natin, ha, kung okay ang sound ko. Okay? Yan, okay naman, sabi ni Direk. Good. So, yung body mass index. Okay. Again, para tayo talagang magandang communication natin, i-type nyo dyan, body mass index. Okay? So, yun, loud and clear. Thank you, Josephine. Maraming salamat. Okay? So, pag sinabi yung body mass index, ano yan? It is a calculated measure of weight relative to our height. Okay, so may kinalaman po ang ating height sa dapat na timbang natin. And meron tong step-by-step breakdown. Paano po yon? First thing that you have to do is to gather your measurement. And you'll need your weight in pounds and your height in inches. Kasi nasanay talaga ang mga Pinoy, pounds, and of course, inches. So, paano yun? Convert tayo formula. Ano yung formula ng BMI? O, BMI na lang para shortcut tayo, ha? It is using an imperial unit. BMI is equivalent to what? Weights in pounds divided by height in inches. Then another divided by height in inches times 703. Ano, Doc? Dalawang divided by height in inches? Yes. So, paano yung formula? Multiply your weight in pounds by 703. Ito, pwede rin itong ganitong sistema. Okay, multiply mo kaagad. Tapos, divide the result by your height in inches. Then divide the result again by your height in inches. So, dalawang beses. So, for example, ito. If you weigh 150 pounds right now and are 65 inches tall, alam niyo po yung 65 inches tall, if we're gonna compute, 5'5 po yan. Kasi ang isang foot po, 12 inches. Times 5, that will be, kung 5-footer, that's 60. Ay, 5'5. May 5 inches po. So, 65 inches po yon. So, your calculation would be 150, okay, in pounds, divided by 65, divided by 65, then the result of which will be multiplied by 703. Ang lalabas po dyan, 24.96. Yan. Okay, so yung mga nanonood po ngayon, okay, mas maganda kung alam nyo ngayon yung present weight nyo in pounds, at alam nyo rin po yung height nyo, syempre, by inches, i-compute nyo. Okay, why? Ulitin ko ha, i-screenshot nyo to para mayroon kayong guide, para may guide po tayo. It's either you multiply your weight in pounds by 703 divided by your height in inches, another divided by your height in inches. Okay, eto yan. Yan na po. Ang underweight is below 18.5. Ang healthy weight, yung pinaka-eksakto, is from 18.5 to 24.9. Ang overweight, naku po, pasensya na, nandun ako. Nasa 27 ako eh. Is from 25 to 29.9. So, kayang habulin. Okay na okay pa. Kayang-kaya. Hindi ko pinapangarap umabot sa 30 or greater. That's obesity. Okay? At hindi rin ako masyado masaya sa timbang ko ngayon. Kaya nga, nung kinumpit ko na, sabi ko, medyo sumobra ako ng bahagya. So, kailangan magbawas tayo talaga. Okay? Malaki-laking bawasan to. If I'm not mistaken, kailangan ko magbawas ng mga approximately mga 14 pounds. Okay, kaya yan. Sinisimulan ko na eh. Okay, naka 1 pound na ako. Okay, dire-diretso na. Uy, Tita Gian Yanok is watching right now. Tita Gian, kamusta ka na po? Yan. Okay, so, compute tayo ha. Compute ha. You try to compute para po talagang maging kapaki-pakinabang po yung ating pong topic for today. Kasi, alam nyo bilang doktor po, sa medical doctor, ang dami kong pasyente, hindi lang overweight, talagang obese. And I kept on warning them, ingat tayo kasi nga maraming diseases na pwedeng mangyari kung tayo po talaga ay obese. Maliwanag. Now, to continue with this one, may tinatawag tayong BMI classifications. Anong ibig po sabihin nun? Okay? For obesity na. Kanina kasi overweight lang eh. This time, pag obese ka pala, may classification pa yan. Meron 3 general class of obesity. Eto na. Okay. I'm trying to look again at my Wi-Fi. Yan. Okay, And, ito yung mga kailangan natin. Okay? Para alam mo rin, paano ka maglulose ng weight. Okay? Those classes will be what? Class 1, Class 2, and of course, Class 3. Maliwanag po tayo. Okay, Doc? Sige. Klaruhin ang usapan. Game na po tayo ngayon. Okay, so there will be 3 classes. 1, 2, and definitely class 3. Game. Okay? Ang class 1, ang BMI mo, 30 or more than 30 to less than 35 kilograms, okay, square meter, or meter square. Okay? Yung isa naman, yung class 2 obesity, 35 to 40. Tapos yung class 3, 40 plus. Okay, so, Doc, kanina, ang usapan dito, 30 or greater lang. Pero again, okay, pwede ka pa mas bumigat ng gusto doon. Yun. At may makakakilala tayo, talagang more than 40 na yung kanilang BMI. And that is definitely, sabi nga nila, yung pinaka mabigat na klase ng obesity. Okay? Now, dapat alam natin to ha. Inuulit ko po, we're promoting health. So, dapat po talaga panindigan natin yung pagiging healthy. Are we clear? Okay. Game. Tana. There are certain, aside dun sa timbang mo ngayon, may isa pa. Yung tinatawag na waist circumference. Type po dyan. Type nyo na, BMI and waist circumference. Yung inyong mismong waistline. So, Dok, saan bang computation yan? Sa may umbilicus, sa may puson. Okay? Now, sabi nga nila, Dok, teka lang, paano po ito? Where you carry extra weight may be a sign that you have more risk of health issues that obesity may cause. Sa US Center for Disease Control and Prevention, sinabi nila dito, a waist circumference of more than 35 inches sa babae or 40 inches sa lalaki can be a risk factor for cardiovascular disease or type 2 diabetes. Yun na po. Yan. Type po tayo. Para talaga interactive po tayo. Okay? BMI and waist circumference. Okay po? Now, let's continue with this. Doc, what else? Eto na. Ano ba mga kailangan malaman about obesity? Okay? Common symptoms in adult, common symptoms in children and adolescents, and symptoms of morbid, yung malalaki na po talaga, obesity. So, Doc, paano po ito? Common symptoms in adults, sweating more than usual, snoring and trouble sleeping, shortness of breath. Kasi yung taba natin talaga, medyo nahihirapan na rin po yung lungs natin. Okay? And there are certain skin problems, okay, that you will be able to encounter. Sa mga bata naman at adolescents, ano yung mga makikita? Acanthosis nigricans. Ano yun, Doc? Alam niyo yung mga nagkakaroon ng dark velvety skin around the neck and other areas? Kakaroon ng mga parang hyperpigmentation, yun po yun. Sleep apnea, again, shortness of breath with physical activity, and stretch marks sa mga bata. Ito yung morbid obesity. Ito yung sobrang bigat na po talaga. Ano yan? 100 pounds over optimal body weight. Grabe! Difficult to breathing and difficulty even in walking. So that will not be good. Okay, so saan ka nakakategorize dyan? Inulit ko po, ako hindi pa naman overweight. Kaya nga, I'm doing everything possible para po talaga mabawasan kanina. Pagkagising ko, exercise muna. Okay? So, why again? Because we need to be fit. Okay? Now, Maria Clara is watching. Sabi niya, BMI and waist circumference. Si Jovan Carey, yun din ang tinype niya. Yan, type niyo po dyan, ha? BMI and waist circumference. Now, okay. Pusuan natin ang pusuan to. Okay, good. Ngayon, ito na. There are certain diseases associated with obesity. And what are these? Number one will be cardiovascular diseases. Pag tayo daw pa sobrang taba, I'm sorry for the word, yung po sa Tagalog ng obesity, it increases your risk for cardiovascular diseases, including what? Coronary artery disease. Look at the picture, it's right there, okay? Congestive heart failure, heart attack, and even stroke. Okay? Kaya nga sabi dito, tinipin mga picture, oh, artery diseases. It will become stiff, clogged arteries of the heart that can lead to what? Angina or angina sa iba, and of course, heart attack. Stroke, clog, okay, brain arteries, okay, and blood clots caused by what? Plaque can lead to what? Stroke. Okay, plaque. It's a plaque. Okay, iba po yung plaque, plaque. Okay. Now, yung plaque na yon nagkakaroon ng build up. Okay, so ano mangyayari po dito? Hard, fatty deposits build what? Build up, will increase. Okay, yung sinatawag na vessel wall, and there will be inside the vessel wall that will lead to stiffening, okay, and blocking of blood flow inside your arteries. Yun ang mga problema po talaga pag tayo pa sobrang taba. So marami nagiging problema. Okay, ulitin natin ang plaque buildup, okay, that can lead to heart attack, that can lead to stroke, that can lead to congestive heart failure. So hindi po siya magandang usapan. Next. Isa pang lagi namin binabantayan pag medyo may katabaan po ang ating mga pasyente, tinatawag ng fatty liver disease. Ano po ito? Excess fats circulating in your blood make their way to your liver. That's a big problem. That is somewhat responsible for filtering your blood, functional liver. When your liver begins storing excess fats, it can lead to chronic liver inflammation that we call hepatitis or chronic hepatitis, and again, long-term liver damage or cirrhosis. I would like to mention to all of you, pag cirrhosis, pag talaga nag-full blow na po yan, wala na, lifetime na po ito. Sira na yung function ng ating liver, and that will not be good. Kasi isa lang ang pinakagamot nun, liver transplant. Maliwanag po tayo. Kaya as early as now, kung tayo medyo may katabaan, ako po, let's start losing weight, let's be healthy. Okay po. Next. Ito pa. Isa pang common, gallstones. Higher blood cholesterol levels can cause cholesterol to accumulate in your gallbladder. That will also increase your risk of cholesterol, gallstones, and gallbladder disease. My dear partners, my dear leaders, I've been a doctor for the past 29 years. I would like to mention to each and everyone, isa lang po ang gamot sa gallbladder stones. Surgical operation. At napakamahal po niyan. At may tinatawag po tayong triple F, that will be the fat 40 female, na mas common sa mga kababaihan po na edad 40 pa pataas, okay, na medyo po talagang may katabaan na mag-suffer ng gallbladder stones. And one of the most common will still be what? Cholesterol. Yan po yung nakalagay dyan. Cholesterol, gallstones. Okay? And ano pa? Kidney disease. Dok, pati yun. High blood pressure, remember, which will be one of those diseases na pwede mangyari pag tayo hypertensive, diabetes, and even liver disease are amongst the most common contributors to chronic kidney disease. Okay? So talagang sabi nga, konektado na yan. Blood vessel mo, puso mo, kidney mo, liver mo. And of course, ang isa sa pinaka-common ngayon, 70% of our population will suffer from this is type 2 diabetes or diabetes per se. Having obesity specifically raises your risk of type 2 diabetes. May type 1 pa tayo. Yun po yung mga, sabi nga nila, autoimmune yung pinanganak ka para magkaroon talaga ng type 1 diabetes. At ang type 2, yung mga sobrang kain. Okay? Acquired po ito. Statistically, obesity increases your risk of premature death from all causes. Studies show that you can reduce the risk of losing by losing even a small amount of your current weight. So dapat talaga, let's start losing weight because if not, yan na yung mga problema natin. And look at the picture, okay? Type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, fatty liver disease, kidney disease, and again, gallstone, and so on and so forth. Napakaraming problema. Now, let's continue with this. Ito na. May mga direct effects po ito. Excess body fat can crowd the organs of your respiratory system and will put stress and strain on your musculoskeletal system that can contribute to what? Arthritis. Alam nyo, pag tayo po talaga yung mabigat, nahihirapan po yung mga joints natin. Asthma attacks. Back pains, syempre. Pati yung lumbar bones mo dito, nahihirapan na rin. Obesity, hypoventilation syndrome, and sleep apnea. Okay? So sabi na, Doc, lahat yan pwede mangyari. Yes. Okay? Ngayon, pag-usapan na natin. Okay? Inulit ko po, there are so many tips for us to lose weight. May mga gamot, okay po. Meron pa talaga iba nagpapaliposuction. Sa akin, tuturo ko po yung mga natural means. Kaya, we will go with the natural means. Clear po ha? So, hindi ako magbabanggit ng mga gamot, synthetic medicine. Hindi rin ako magsasuggest ng mga liposuction. I'll go for the normal way of losing weight. Okay. Of course, by NHS England naman po ito. Ito na yan. Get off to the best possible start on the weight loss plan with these 14 diet and exercise tips. Supposedly, 12 po yung nirecommend ng NHS England, nilalagyan ko po ng 2. So, there will be 14 easy-to-follow health tips to lose weight. Yan. Game tayo ha. So, kung ready na tayo, yan, ang ganda. May mga comment na, may mga comment. Good. Good morning from North Caloocan City, sabi ni Sir Rivas. Okay. So, again, 14 easy steps, easy-to-follow health tips to lose weight. Number 1 is what? Mas maganda po, bawat title na makikita nyo, i-type nyo po. Okay? Para talagang hindi natin makalimutan. Kaya, so type natin ha, madami-dami na po tayo. This is our second week ng 4 o'clock. I'm expecting na as we go on with this, masasanay na ulit tayo ng alas 4, malalaman na ng mga kapatid natin para tayo po ay talagang dumami ulit ang dumami. Number 1 is do not skip breakfast. Type it down there. Do not skip breakfast. Why? Yung iba kasi, inuulit ko po. Okay, meron po tayong tinatawag ng mga OMAD, 1 meal a day. Meron mga intermittent fasting. Yung OMAD is part ng intermittent fasting. May binabagayan po yon. Ito yung like sabihin, may binabagayan po yun. Sa akin, hindi pwede. Why? Ako po masyadong hyperacidic na tao. So, pag mga hyperacidic po, wag na wag gagawin. Kaya nga sa aming mga doktor po talaga, do not skip breakfast especially. Doc, why? Because skipping breakfast will not help you lose weight. No. You could miss out on essential nutrients and you may end up snacking more throughout the day because you feel hungry. Diba? Pag ang feeling mo gutom ka, mapapakain ka ng mga snacks and usually mga snacks mo, mga unhealthy snacks. Sabi nga, skipping breakfast is more likely to cause weight gain instead of weight loss without you knowing it. Why again? Ba't pa kailangan ng breakfast? Kaya nga breakfast, di ba? Sabi, we are breaking the fast. Why? Pag kumakain tayo ng heavy meal, usually 3 to 4 hours bago matunaw. Pag light meal po, mga 1.5 to 2 hours bago po matunaw yan. Clear po tayo for a while. Game. So, pag kumain tayo ng 7 o'clock, kasama ng kwentuhan na tapos ay na 8 o'clock, usually by 12 midnight, tunaw na yung kinain mo. Sabi na, Dok, delikado na po tayo. Huwag mag-alala, bakit? Pag tulog ka na, yung amount ng acid na nilalabas sa sikmura mo, mababa. Not enough para mag-cause ng mga ulceration, gastritis, hindi po. Na nga lang yung iba ang ginagawa, pagdating ng breakfast, imbis na kumain ng kanin o kung anumang heavy meal po yun, solid na pagkain, ang ginagawa, coffee na lang dear, which is bad. Tandaan nyo, coffee hot. Tapos, eto na yan, pagkagising mo kasi, bigla na ngayon lalakas ang acid production mo. Kung wala siyang masusunog, sabi nga natin, okay? Anong susunugin niya? Yung lining ng stomach mo. Then, you may suffer from what? Ulcer. Kaya nga sa akin talaga, I never skip breakfast. For me, that will be one of the most important meal of the entire day. That's breakfast. Maliwanag tayo, ha? So, again, sabi ko nga po sa inyo, pwede ka naman kumain ng breakfast pero mamimili ka ng kakainin mo. Ang pinaka-importante kung gaano kataas o kababa yung calories mo at kung healthy ba o hindi yung kinakain mo. Yun ang pinaka-importante. Are we clear? Yeah. Next. Siyempre, again, ito po yung medical point of view ng mga physicians. Eat regular meals. Ito yung sinasabi natin. Okay, type nyo po dyan, ha? Type nyo po. Eat regular meals. Yan. Okay. Kanina si Joan Carey, do not skip breakfast. Si Maria Clara, okay. Sabi po ni Joan Carey, same po tayo, Doc. Meron din po ako hypersensitivity. Naku po, tayo yung mga hindi swerte sa mga sikmura natin. Okay tayo, ha? Yan. Thank you, Direk. Inform mo lang ako na-inform, Direk, ha? So again, but kailangan regular meals? Because eating at regular times during the day helps burn calories at a faster rate. Yun. Maliwanag po? Yan. So, Doc, ayos. So, dapat pala talaga nakaprogram yung ating utak, yung ating tiyan, para talaga yung pag-burn ng calories will be faster. It also reduces the temptation to snack on foods high in fat and sugar. Yun. 3 meals a day is 3 meals a day if you want. But again, anong ipiprefer mo? Fruits and vegetables. Bawas-bawasan yung mga pritong baboy, pritong baka. Naku po, hindi talaga healthy yan. Bawas-bawasan yung mga chichirya. Yan po. Okay? Yun yung mga unhealthy types of food. Clear tayo? Yan. Okay, so, sabi po ni Minerva, okay, eat regular meals. Very good, very good. Ayan ang magandang usapan natin. Pangatlo, ito na yung sinasabi ko. Kasama ng regular meals will be to eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, especially vegetables. Kasi pag diabetic po talaga, ingat tayo sa mga fruits sa kinakain kasi nga po, mataas pa rin po ang calories ng fruits. Pero, kung hindi ka naman diabetic, okay naman ang katawan mo, habol mo, mag-lose ng weight, fruits and vegetables. They are low in calories and fats and high in fibers. And there are 3 essential ingredients for successful weight loss. Okay? So, I'm sorry. These are the 3 essential ingredients for successful weight loss. Ulitin ko, ha? Fruits and vegetables, should be low in calories, low in fats, and high in fibers. Low in calories, low in fats, and high in fibers. They also contain plenty of vitamins and minerals that the body needs. That also contains lots of antioxidants na ginagamit pang laban sa mga free radicals. Yun. Clear po tayo? Okay. Yan ang gusto kong usapan. Tinatype niyo na po dyan. Okay. Sino po yung nag-type naman? Si Maria Fe Nacionales. Okay. Sabi niya, eat regular meals. Okay. Sabi naman ni Joan Carey again, eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Pati po si Cynthia Salino Camacho. Okay. Maliwanag po tayo. So, ulitin ko, ha. The number one thing kasi na kailangan mo gawin is to admit that you're overweight. Para alam mo na ngayon ang discarding gagawin mo. Kaya ako talaga, every meal namin, may vegetables. May fruits din ako lagi. Imposibleng mawala yan. Okay? Pangapat na po. Tandaan nyo, 14 po ito. Let's proceed. Eto na. get more active. Yung ganyang klase ng exercise, kala mo madali? Naku po, masakit din pala sa paa. Pero pag ginagawa mo na halos araw-araw, gumagaan na. Being active is key to losing weight and keeping it off. As well as providing lots of health benefits, exercise can help burn off the excess calories you cannot lose through diet alone. So, hindi pwedeng diet lang. No, hindi ako believer ng ganon. Dapat talaga exercise. Find an activity you enjoy and are able to fit into your routine. Ako ngayon, madami ako abdominal exercises. Okay? And there are so many in the YouTube that you can be able to follow yung different kinds of abdominal exercises. Okay? Tapos meron din akong, nandun yung aking resistance band. It's right there. Nagpo-push up din po ako. You can do the wall push up. Okay? Incline push up. Ang daming klase ng push up na pwede mong gawin. Okay? Are we clear? So, ilang minuto, Doc? 30 minutes of exercise per day. Kuya Agot is watching right now. Kuya Agot, how are you? How are you? So, Doc, araw-araw ba? Hindi. Dapat meron kang at least at most 5 times a week. Hindi pwedeng everyday because you have to let your muscles recover. Okay? Baka kasi mamaya mag-muscle fatigue po tayo. 150 minutes in 1 week. So, pwedeng mag 3 times a week ka lang. Okay? Kung 50, 50, and 50, that will be 150 minutes. Or, pwede ka mag 5 times a week. 30 minutes times 5 will be 150 minutes. Yun. Why? Bakit 30 minutes? Ang tawag doon prolonged exercise. Ano yung prolonged exercise? Okay? To help break down the fats and sugar faster. Yun po yun. Yan. Good, ha? Get more active. Get more active. Type nyo po yan dyan. Okay? Si Maria Gubat. Okay? May puso. Get more active. Get more active tayo. Next. Siyempre, ito ang hindi pwedeng mawala. Sobrang dami ng benefits from drinking plenty of water. Sabi ko sa inyo, drink lots of water. Kung okay ang kidney mo, okay ang liver mo, okay ang puso mo, walang problema sa pag-inom ng maraming tubig. Why? Kasi nga, people sometimes confuse thirst with hunger. Hindi, iba ho yun. Ang thirst po is a first sign of dehydration. You can end up consuming extra calories when a glass of water is really what you need. At the same time, pag uminom ka ng maraming tubig, medyo napupuno yung tiyan mo. Kaya pag kumain ka, bawas na rin yung kakainin mo. Yun po yun. At least, let me try to clarify the issue. 8 to 12 glasses of water. Hindi rin pwedeng sobrang dami. Kasi pag ihi ka ng ihi, baka naman bumaba naman po yung electrolytes mo. That will not be good also. So, 8 glasses to 12 glasses of water every day. Ang daming benefits. Papayat ka na, may iwasan mo pa yung problema sa kidneys, lalo na yung mga tinatawag na kidney stones, okay? Gaganda ang bowel movement mo, gaganda ang skin mo, gaganda po yung airways natin, and naku po, sabi ko sa inyo talagang safe na safe. Why? 0 calories. Wala pong calorie ang water. That's why if you will be asking me, soft drinks, okay, beer, alcohol, energy drinks, forget this stuff. Kalimutan nyo na po. Maliwanag. Kung di naman kaya kalimutan, konting-konti lang po. Okay? Hindi pwedeng araw-arawin yon. Are we clear? Yan. Okay, good. Drink plenty of water, ha? Drink plenty of water. Next. Okay, let's continue. What else? Number 6. Eat high fiber foods. Type nyo po. Eat high fiber foods. Ano po ito? Foods containing lots of fiber can help keep you feeling full. That's number 1, which is perfect for losing weight. And fiber is only found in food from plants, such as fruits and vegetables, oats, whole grain bread, brown rice, pasta, beans, peas, and lentils. Yun. Okay? So, Doc, gaganda pa yung bowel movements? Yes. And every time you improve your bowel movements, tandaan yung pumubuti. Yung ating pong mga toxins, yung mga microorganisms po, na ilalabas natin yan. Okay. Kaya yung mga tamad kumain dito ng mga high-fiber foods, naku po, hindi maganda yan. Instead of white bread, you go for brown bread or the so-called wheat bread. Instead of white rice, you go for brown rice. Maliwanag po tayo. Instead of white sugar, you go with brown sugar. Okay? Yun po yun. Now, what else? And please, always read the food labels. Yan. Paano yan? Knowing how to read food labels can help you choose healthier options. Use the calorie information to work out how a particular food fits into your daily calorie allowance on the weight loss plan. Ito, medyo malaki to, 280 calories. So, sabi dito, nagpakita sila ng sample. Okay, 4 servings per container. Serving size is 1 cup. That's 227 grams. At ilan daw yung calories nun? Total is 280. How? Dinivide pa niya. Ito na po yan. Total fats is 9. Doc, paano ba kinukompute po yung total fats na yon? Well, ang 9 calories kasi sa fats is, ang 9 grams is times 9 calories. 9 times 9 equals 81 na kaagad. What else? Ano pa meron dito? Okay. Ang kanyang carbohydrates is 34. So, 81 na. 81 na tayo kanina. Next is what? Okay. Ilan daw yung carbohydrates natin? 34 grams. Times 4 is equivalent to what? I'm sorry. Nawala ako doon. Nawala ako. 34 times 4 is 136. Plus 81 kanina is 217. At ilan yung proteins? Okay? 15 grams. Okay? Okay, 15 grams times 4 is 60. So, 217 plus 60, 277. Or more or less, that's 280. Yun yun. Bakit? Kasi nga, depende sa height mo, yung dami ng kain mo. Isang 5'5" na babae, okay? Kung daw nagkakamali, ang kailangan niya per day is 200 calories. 200 calories yun. 1 day na po yun. I'm sorry, 2,000 calories. That's in 1 day. So, isipin mo mabuti, Dok. Ito palang meriendang to. 277 na kaagad. Yes. That's why you need to be sure na yung kinakain mo pasok sa total caloric requirements per day mo. Okay? If you would like to lose weight, ganito usapan dyan. For example, yung mga 5'5" na babae dito, 500 calories. You would like to lose weight? 1,500 calories dapat. You have to cut 500 calories per day. Why? For you to lose 1 pound per week, 4 pounds in 1 month, and 48 pounds in a year. Hindi pwedeng ang tagal mo to, tapos biglaan yung pagpayat mo. Hindi. Pound per pound per pound per pound per week ang bawas niyan. Okay, so survey information, calories, nutrients, and there should be a quick guide to percent daily value. Okay, either 5% or less in low is 20% or more is high. Okay, but yun po yung pagka-compute po nun. Are we clear? So, hindi pwedeng bili ka lang ng bili, kain ka lang ng kain. You have to be conscious on the amount of calories on each specific food that will enter your mouth. Clear? Yeah. Okay, so type nyo na. Type nyo po, ha. Type nyo po, ha. Read food labels. Read food labels. Number 8, use a smaller plate. Eto, medyo mahirap-hirap gawin to. Pero, again, use a smaller plate. So, why? Okay? Ganito po. Using smaller plates can help you eat smaller portions. Siyempre, malit ang pinggan mo, malit yung kakainin mo. By using smaller plates and bowls, okay, you may be able to gradually get used to eating smaller portions without going hungry. Di ba? Mindsetting yan. Di ba? Sa ating business, sabi lagi natin, mindset. Pati sa pagkain, mindsetting yan. It takes about 20 minutes for the stomach to tell the brain it's full. So, eat slowly and stop eating before you feel full. Ang nangyayari kasi sa iba, ang bibilis kumain. Grabe. Tapos pagkakain nila, gutom pa ako. Kain na naman sila. Hindi ganon. Kaya nga talaga kailangan pag kumakain, may kasamang kwento. Because it will require you 20 minutes bago yung stomach mo magsabi sa utak, magbigay ng signal, oh, medyo puno na, kaya tayo, para tumigil ka kumain. Ganun yun. Again, programming yan, ha? Kasi pag malaki yung plate mo, tendency mo, ubusin mo lahat yung pagkain doon. Tama? Now, eto pa. Alam ko madaming papalag dito sa topic na to. Do not ban foods. Look again. Do not ban foods. Do not ban any foods from your weight loss plan Especially the ones you like. Yan na. Kala ko, paano kung may sa tsokolate? Babawasan mo lang. In small amounts talaga. Or minsan titikim ko ng mga once every week, once every 2 weeks lang, or once a month lang. Because banning foods will only make you crave them more. Lalo mong hahanapin yun. There's no reason you cannot enjoy the occasional treat as long as you stay within your daily calorie allowance. Yun ang sinasabi ko lagi. Kaya nga dapat talaga marunong kang mag-compute kung ilang calories mo ang kailangan mong kainin in one day. Are we clear? Kasi tinan mo yung bata, tinan mo yung bata. Nandun yung fruits and vegetables sa kanan niya. Pero sa kaliwa niya, naku po, nandun naman yung mga pasta, yung mga nandun yung French fries, nandun yung burger. Di ba? Lalo siya mag-crave. So, hindi ganun ang tamang style. Pwede siya tumikim yan siguro. Ititip mo siya mga once a month. Okay? Pero yung araw-araw, hindi pa pwede yon. Pero yung totally forget it, no. Mahirap yon. Clear? Okay, do not ban food, sabi ni Maria Fe Nacionales. Okay, sabi ni but is this Badiddles? Tama ba ako doon? Okay, so pati si Joan Carey, yan. Now, number 10. Do not stock. Ito na, junk foods. Yun. Huwag ka magtago niyan. Kasi pag meron ka sa bahay mo, kakainin mo talaga yan. To avoid temptation, do not stock junk foods. Such as chocolates, biscuits, crisps, and sweet fizzy drinks at home. Wag! Instead, opt for healthy snacks as what? Fruits. Meron ako lagi niyan. Unsalted rice cakes, oat cakes, unsalted or unsweetened popcorn, and fruit juices. Pero pag sinabi mo fruit juices talaga po, yun talagang yung hindi nabibili sa mga market. Yung talagang natural talaga. Okay, yun po yun. Yan ang magandang usapan. Kasi tandaan niyo mabuti, yung mga biscuits, yung mga chips, okay, ang taas ng sodium niyan, ang taas pa ng calories niyan. And again, that will cause hypertension, kidney problems, and so on and so forth. Okay? 11 na tayo. Yan. Game. Cut down on alcohol. Hindi ko sinabing totally remove it, but you have to cut it down. Paano? A standard glass of wine can contain as many calories as a piece of chocolate. Over time, drinking too much can easily contribute to weight gain. May nabasa akong, meron kaming dating seminar na pinuntahan. Sabi ng ganun, okay, kung hindi mo daw talaga kayang iwasan ng alcohol, talagang napaka-hilig sa alcohol, at least, ito yung pinaka requirements na kumbaga walang choice kundi tumigil, pero at least sana ganito lang. 2 shot lang ng whiskey. Pag sinabing 2 jigger, that's 2 ounces lang. Or 1 glass ng red wine. Or 2 bottles of beer. Maximum mo na yon. Okay, sabi ni ba, Doc, alam ko na. Hindi mo na ako iinom ng beer for 6 days. Para on the 7th day, 14. Walang ganon. Hindi pwedeng i-multiply. Okay? Hindi pwedeng i-multiply. Ulitin ko, 2 shots. 2 shot ng whiskey. That's 2 ounces only. Tapos it's either 1 glass of red wine or 2 bottles of beer. Pero again, if you're gonna ask me, kung kaya pang iwasan, mas maganda po talaga. Or talagang dapat occasional ka lang iinom ng alcohol. At ang pang-12, syempre, we have to plan our meals. Try to plan your breakfast, lunch and dinner, and snacks for the week, making sure you stick to your calorie allowance. Yun. Kaya nga dapat talaga compute tayo ng calorie allowance. You may find it helpful to make a weekly shopping list. Maliwanag po ba tayo? Yun. Okay, para alam mo talaga kung ilang calories yung kakainin mo. So, type it down there. Plan your meals. Pang-13, getting a good night's sleep according to How Naturally Lose Weight Fast by Tracy Williams Stradwick. Why again? Anong kinalaman ng pagtulog? Kasi ganito yan. Sabi ng sa katerbang studies, they have shown that getting fewer than 5 to 6 hours of sleep per night is associated with an increased incidence of obesity. Why? Kasi napapakain ka pag gising ka. And usually ang kinakain mo yung mga unhealthy foods, lalo pag puyat ka. So again, please, my dear partners and leaders, sabi ng iba sa age level ko, 7 hours at least hanggang 9. Sa mga bata pong nakikinig po dito, 8 hours to a maximum of 9 or even 10 hours. Okay, at least maka 8 hours kayo. Sa age ko maka 7. Kanina medyo nagbawi talaga ako kasi medyo puyat ako for the past few days. And last night I was able to sleep at around 10:30. Tapos nagising ako ng 7:30, naka 9 hours ako. Okay, kaya bawing-bawi ako kaninang umaga talaga. Okay, ito sa good night's sleep. So, yun yung number 13. At ang pinakahuli na kailangan mong gawin, kaya, eto na, is to stay positive. According to 10 Tips for Successful Weight Loss by Kathleen Davis, is to stay positive. Doc, anong sinasabi? The important thing is to keep a positive outlook and be persistent in working towards overcoming the barriers to successful weight loss. Sabi nga ng bata, yeah, hey, you can do it. Yo. Okay. Type niyo po dyan na, stay positive. Then type it down there, hey, you can do it. Because your body hears everything your mind says. And stay positive. Okay, yeah. Very good. Okay, so yun po yun. Those are the things that are needed para po tayo talaga ay mag-lose ng weight. And it's about time for us to start losing weight. Now, okay, naku po, siya daw ay 4 hours of sleep lang. Naku, hindi maganda yan, sister, ha? Hindi maganda yan. Dapat pahaba-habain pa natin yan. Okay? Sabi po na ibang research talagang nabasa ko, ibang studies, talagang dapat pag 7 hours straight. Bibigyan ko na kayo ng konting palugit. Kung naka 4 hours ka lang, dapat mabawi yung pa yung 3 oras sa maghapon. So, dapat maka 7 hours ka pa rin total. Okay? Para talaga yung katawan mo makapag-regenerate. Yun po yun. Okay, now, ano pang kailangan gawin, Doc? Exercise, lots of water, tamang kain ng ginagawa. We have certain products that may help you lose weight. Yan. Okay, ha? Okay. Hey, you can do it, sabi ni Joan. Okay. Stay positive. Yan. Hey, you can do it, sabi ni Alma. Yan. Okay, good. So, ano yung mga produkto natin? We have the Burn products, number 1. We have the Burn Slim. Doc, anong ginagawa ng Burn Slim? With all of these components that you can be able to see here, once you take Burn Slim, first things first, it will inhibit the fats, okay, from being absorbed. And it will also try to prevent your body from storing the fats. Yun ang number 1. Number 2, you may be able to lose, sabi nga yung appetite mo mababawasan. Kasi kahit ano pang gawin mong mga food supplements, pampapayat, okay? Kung malakas ka naman talagang kumain, sabi nga iba, lumamon, delikado yun. That will not be good. That will not be effective. Okay? So, yun ang unang-una. Medyo mababawasan ng kain mo. Tapos, exercise. Sinabi ko na kanina, drink lots of water. Why? To help us break down the fats in our body. That's number 1. Number 2, sama mo to, Burn Shake. Doc, para sa naman tong Burn Shake na to? Anong sinasabi po dito? Okay? Ang Burn Shake, kung daw nagkakamali, is 111 calories. Ipapalit mo to sa pinakamalakas na meal mo in one day. So, hindi ka pala nag-skip na meal, papalitan mo nito. Ilagay mo yung sachet sa isang tumbler, konti mo ng tubig, tapos tunawin mo ng gusto. Dapat tunaw na tunaw. Kasi pag hindi po, medyo hindi maganda yung lasa, pero pag tunaw na tunaw, cookies and cream flavor, pero 111 calories lang. Then, lagyan mo na ng maraming tubig, yung tumbler niya. Drink it. Kung medyo biting ka, samahan mo ng gulay, samahan mo ng fruits. Ang pinaka-safe para sa akin na fruits niya, one of the safest will be an apple. Because a medium size of apple is only around 90 calories. So kung 111 to plus 90 calories, is only around 201. Let's make it 200. Ano yung sinabi ko dito lagi? Ang isang meal natin nag-average siya ng 700 calories. So kung tinanggal mo yung 700, ang ipinalit mo is only 200. 700 minus 200, ilan ang totally kinat mo? 500 calories. If you will remove 500 calories per day, let me try to repeat this for the second time. We are bound to lose 1 pound per week, 4 pounds in 1 month, and 48 pounds in 1 year. Maliwanag po. So, napakaganda ng burn shake, ha? Pamalit sa pinakamalakas na kain mo. Then, may live-in coffee burn. Kung magmimerienda ka ng mga bandang 10 o'clock, eto na. Dok, masarap yung kape natin. Naman. At the same time, meron ka pang Carnipure na kasama dito. That is the highest and purest L-carnitine form. At 27 calories lang yan. Okay, it only contains 27 calories. Anong ginagawa ng carnitine? Yung mga fatty acid inside your cells will be guided towards your mitochondria to become a possible source of energy. So, yun. At kung mahilig ka naman sa mga iced tea, dito ka na. Huwag yung mga commercially available na iced tea. Eto ka. Doc, anong advantages po nito? Yung lahat ng burn products natin, eto ang advantages. First, enhancing fat metabolism. Okay, pinapabilis po ang metabolismo ng taba. Susunugin yan para maging energy. Tapos, pipigilan po niya yung paggawa ng taba sa katawan. How? By trying to reduce lipid absorption at pinapalakas lang po niya yung paglabas ng taba sa ating pong poops. And tandaan niyo po ang Burn Mate Iced Tea. Sa lahat po ng ating mga drinks, it only has 9 calories. Okay, yan. So, tabi po dyan na mag-burn ka na. Okay, mag-burn products ka na. Maliwanag po tayo dyan na mag-burn products ka na. Next, pwede rin yung Barley Glow. Doc, really? Yes. Barley Glow Pity Drink with organic green barley plus biofermented hydrolyzed collagen peptide. At ang sarap, bakit may honey lemon flavor? Ang tanong sa akin na iba, Doc, ano ba yung barley? Ano ba yung iGlow? Okay, pag-usapan natin to. Barley muna. Sabi nga po, Doc, how wonderful is barley? O how good is barley? Ang barley po, okay, is rich in many beneficial nutrients. May vitamins, may minerals. Nakakapagbabawas ng gutom. Yun yung sinasabi natin kanina. And may help you lose weight. Okay? So, tumutulong din to. May mga fibers para maganda ang digestion, maganda ang bowel movements, malabas natin yung mga toxins sa mga mikrobyo. And may also prevent gallstone and reduce your risk of gallbladder surgery. Na isa po sa mga pwede mangyari pag tayo pa'y obese, tama? Tapos, they can also help lower your cholesterol level. So, Doc, maganda talaga to pala pag medyo mga obese tayo, di ba? Mga overweight, maganda po yung produkto. Kahit hindi ka obese, hindi ka overweight, maganda yung produkto natin. Why? May also reduce heart disease risk and may protect against diabetes, may help prevent colon cancer, at kahit sa mo ihalo, pwede yan. Sa kape natin, sa Live and Coffee, sa My Choco, sa sopas, sinalo ko na before yan. Huwag lang sa mga alcohol. Maliwanag ko tayo, don't mix it with alcohol or soft drinks. Hindi po yon. Dapat sa mga healthy drinks pa rin po ihalo yan. Okay? Pero, kung maganda yung barley, okay, ito pang ginawa. Okay, dinagdagan pa yan ng, sabi nga po natin ng iGlow 24/7, ng collagen peptide. And when you talk about collagen peptide, my dear leaders, anong benefits po nun? Maganda po sa ating internal organs, maganda po sa muscle, maganda po sa buto, maganda po sa joints natin yan. Even for the brain, it's also good. Sa ngipin natin, it's also wonderful. So, internal organs din po, beneficial po ang ating tinatawag na collagen peptide. So, pag pinagsama yung dalawang yon, 3,000 milligrams of iGlow 24/7 plus 3,000 milligrams of organic green barley powder, ano mangyayari? Magkakaroon po ng harmonious synergy. Okay? Na ang focus niya, hindi lang external beauty, pati inner vitality. As I always say, ang hirap i-maintain ang external beauty kung sira ang loob ng katawan natin. So, dapat parehas po yun. At ito pong dalawang to will provide us with essential nutrients, antioxidants, proteins, radiant skin, joint comfort of course, strong immune system, energy boost, and antioxidant shield. Yan. Okay. Tabi po dyan burn products, tapos Barley Glow, and samahan mo na rin ito, Restore Life. I mean, Doc, maganda to. Yes. May Japanese knotweed, premium red wine extract, grapeseed extract, concentrated red wine powder, and according to Dr. David Sinclair, undoubtedly is the biggest medical discovery since antibiotics. So, Doc, anong benefits ng Restore Life na yan? Ito yung mga health benefits. Yon. Heart diseases, bawas ang inflammation, will prevent oxidation of LDL bad cholesterol, can also decrease incidence of heart attack. Uy, good. Pangalawa, limit the spread of cancer cells. Trigger the process of cancer cell death or the so-called apoptosis. Okay? So, Doc, makakatulong. Okay? Para yung mga cancer cells natin mamatay. Yes. And when you talk about Alzheimer's disease, it will protect the nerve cells from damage. So, makakatulong siya para maiwasan yung Alzheimer's o yung may tinatawag na dementia or memory loss. Even for those pag pinag-usapan, diabetes prevents insulin resistance that may be the precursor of diabetes mellitus. Next, activate SIRT1 genes that can try to reverse aging process and can help prolong our lives by 30% or even more. At ang huli, increases adiponectin hormone. Okay, Doc, why? Para po saan yan? It will help break down the fats to form energy. Yun. So again, burn slim, burn with replacement shake, live-in coffee burn, mati iced tea, okay? Tapos po, yung ating pong iGlow 24/7 and Restore Life. And these are the products of AIM Global Group of Companies. Yeah. Palakpakan natin. Sabi po dyan, ha? AIM Global Products are the best. Type niyo po, AIM Global Products are the best. Yan. Okay. Direct. Ayos. Hide mo natin yan, Direct. Hide nyo muna yan. Okay, now, pupunta na po tayo sa tinatawag nating Q&A portion. We're now gonna discuss about our sa part of question and answer na po tayo. Okay, kung may mga tanong po kayo, Direct, ipakita mo nga yung ating pong mga sinasabi pag magtatanong natin mga leaders. Okay? Okay, Direct. Itanggal na po muna to, paki-remove muna yan, Direct. Okay? Yan, good. Tapos ilagay mo yung ano ba yung mga dapat nilang i-type pag sila yung mga magtatanong na. First, of course, is the age of your client, doctor's diagnosis, laboratory results, and medications. Why again? Para pag nagbigay ako ng ating sagot, specific food supplement, masasabi ko kaagad. Kasi pag kulang pa information, medyo may hirapan po tayo magbigay ng mga tamang food supplements. So let me repeat, age of your client, doctor's diagnosis, laboratory results, and of course, the medicines, synthetic medicines being given by the attending physician, of course, to your clients. Okay? So, simulan natin Type nyo na po yan dyan. Bago ko po sagutin yung mga katanungan po ninyo, okay? Meron tayong 3 common questions that we need to discuss. Simulan natin direct. Number 1. Okay? Okay, portion number 1 natin direct. So, the first question is, what will be the dosage for the above-mentioned products na pinag-usapan natin? Okay, game, Sa mga burn products, I'm not gonna make it so difficult for all of you. 18 years old papataas. 18 anyos. Why again? Kasi nga, yung mga pampapahid po talaga, pang 18 yan. Kasi ang bata talaga, below 18, mabilis metabolism, pwede pang pumayat yan. Next, yung iGlow 24/7, okay? Pang 18 din ako kung if you're gonna ask me, yung Barley Glow, pang 18 din. Especially because of the barley. Okay? So, Barley Glow, okay, 18 yan. At yung Restore Life, okay, is also for 18 years old resveratrol. So, yung tatlong yon para sa akin, pang 18 anyos po. Okay? Good? Okay. Next question, direct. Okay? So, what will be, sinabi ko na pala, no? Nauna pala yung age. I'm sorry, nauna yung age. Nabanggit ko yung age agad. Ano yung recommended dosage? Okay, I'm sorry, nabaliktad. Recommended dosage, para po talaga sa akin, yung burn products, ganito yan. Kung ako tatanungin nyo, araw-araw talaga lahat sila mas maganda. So, paano yon? For breakfast, burn meal replacement shake. 10 o'clock in the morning, live and burn. Tapos, bago mag-lunchtime, 30 minutes before lunch, burn slim. At mga merienda sa hapon, Mga 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, burn mati iced tea. Okay? Ang Restore Life, kung hindi kayo inom ng mga produkto may mga polyphenols, okay, pwede ka mag 2 times a day. But if you will also take products that contains polyphenols, either resveratrol, epegalio catechin-gallate polyphenols, once a day lang yon. Okay? Now, yung iGlow 24, yung Barley Glow, isa, pwede na. Dalawa, okay din. Okay? Pero once a day, it's good enough. Good? Yeah. Okay. Next. Number 3 question, Direct. What are the other products that we can combine kung talagang ang habol ng kliyente mo mag-lose ng weight? Okay, so ano pa ba mga produkto natin? Usapan maraming tubig, you go with Ultra H2. Pero like kung sinasabi sa Ultra H2, half of the water will be coming from Ultra H2 and half of which will be coming from your drinking water. Number 1 yon for Ultra H2. Next, ano pa ba mga produkto ang pwede natin ibigay? If you would like to lose weight, okay? If you will ask me, pwede rin naman yung Vida Drink Mix kasi meron siyang resveratrol. C24/7, pwede rin siya kasi meron din siyang resveratrol. Yan. Okay, ha? So, yun. Yun yung mga produktong I can be able to recommend pag talaga ang habol ng mga kliyente mo is to lose weight at healthy pa sila. Clear? Yan. Ay, isa pa. Pati vitamin D. D Supreme. Pwede mo rin ibigay yan. Okay, because studies have found out na ang vitamin D can also help you to lose weight. Ayos? Yeah. Yes, good. Very good. Okay, so type nyo dyan na burn products. Okay. Okay. Tapos, di ba, yung ating Restore Life. Tapos, yung ating pong Barley Glow. Pwede mo pang sabayan ng, pwede ka pang magbigay ng Vida Drink Mix if you want. Pwede rin ng ating C24/7. D Supreme is also good. Siyempre, Ultra H2. Yeah. Ayos. Good, Direk. Yan. Okay, game. Eto na. Direk, so wala na tayo ng mga questions natin. Let's start. Okay? Tingnan mo na yung mga tanong, tapos i-flash mo na, Direk, para magkaalaman na tayo. Okay, madami na sila mga questions. First, what is the best supplement para sa H63 with a gallbladder? Stones ba ang pinag-uusapan natin? Are we talking about the gallbladder stones? Okay. Alma, ano dyan gallbladder stones ba? If you still have your Colidus, why not? It's good. Pwede yan. Isa pang magandang produkto pwede mo ibigay is Ultra H2. White light is also good. Okay, maganda rin yan. Isa pang magandang produkto pwede bibigay para maiwasan is Barley Glow. Okay? Katulad ng pinakita ko sa inyo kanina kasi yung barley talaga may help. Okay? Para makaiwas tayo sa mga gallbladder stones. Yan. Clear? Yun. Okay po So yun yung mga produkto. Okay? As long as matino pa ang function ng liver. Pero kung hindi na matino ang function ng liver, medyo wag ka muna magbigay ng Restore Life, wag ka muna magbigay ng Barley Glow, okay? You will only go with Ultra H2 and White Light. Pero kung matino pa ang function ng liver mo, Ultra H2, White Light, pwede yan. Tapos Barley Glow, tapos Restore Life, pwede yan. Okay, so nakadepende pa rin yung ibang produkto if the function of the liver is still okay. Good? Okay. Next question, Direk. Okay. Ano po ang maganda na food supplement para sa patient na 44 years old na ang lab result ay 10.3 ang kanyang creatinine? If I'm not mistaken, 1.11 ang normal ng creatinine. Kung 10.3 ito, tama ba ako doon? Ang kanya bang normal range is hanggang 111 o 110? Tama ba? Kasi depende pa rin sa laboratory na ginamit Pero kung 1.10 lang ang kanyang normal, abay mataas po ito. Okay? Kung ang kanyang GFR or glomerular filtration rate medyo hindi na rin maganda, then isa lang ang pwedeng mangyari dyan, dialysis. So what will be the safest products that we can be able to recommend? Okay? I'll go with Ultra H2 and White Light. Yun po. Okay? What else? Siyempre, pag sinabi po ng doktora, linawin ko po, what we give are food supplements. Pangtulong. Hindi po pampalit sa mga gamot, hindi rin po siya panggamot. Okay? kundi pangtulong po sa mga gamot po na binibigay po ng mga doktor sa ating mga kliyente. Maliwanag po? Okay. Good, good, good. What else did I? Parang tinanong na yan kanina, may gallbladder, walang, kaso nga lang hindi mo sinagot, sister, kung okay pa ang liver. As long as okay pa ang liver, ulitin ko to ha, as long as okay pa ang liver, Ultra H2 white light, sinabi ko na po kanina yan. Barley Glow, pwede pa rin naman po. Okay, Restore Life is also good as long as okay ang liver. Ngayon, kung hindi okay ang function ng liver, Ultra H2 and white light. What else? Na may toxic goiter. Yan. Opo. Pag may toxic goiter, hindi ako basta-basta nagbibigay ng food supplement. The only products I usually give is only Ultra H2 and white light. Pag ganyan. Kasi hindi ka pwede magbigay ng mga produkto merong potassium, baka lalong bumilis pa yung tibok ng puso. So, support lang tayo ng Ultra H2 and white light po pag mga toxic goiter, Miss Maria Teo. Okay? What else? Naoperahan at nag-negative po siya sa diabetes. Nag-negative po siya. Hindi siya diabetic, ibig sabihin, yun ba yun? Tapos, anong naoperahan sa kanya? Pakiklaro po, Maria Gubat. Okay? Pakiklaro, anong naoperahan? Anong result ng operation sa kanong biopsy kung may tinanggal na mga tumor? Hindi ko kasi alam, medyo katalos pa ako sa tanong mo. So, kasi ganito lang, ang pinakasip is Ultra H2 white light. Pero give me the exact operation na ginawa. Ano bang organ yung tinamaan? Tapos, ano yung tinanggal? Ano yung inoperahan? Yun yung kailangan ko malaman. Okay? At kailan siya na-operahan? Isa pa rin yun. So, there are so many questions that we need to clarify. Okay? Kasi, tandaan nyo, ang daming klase ng operation. Alin yun doon? Okay? I do hope you get my point. Para po, when I give the products of the company, specific agad tayo. What else, Derek? Balikan natin siya mamaya pag nag-reply siya. Rheumatic heart disease is an autoimmune disease. Ako yung mga tanong nyo, puro parang mga wala tayong choice kundi mag-ultra H2 and white light lang. Okay, yun po. Okay? Kasi autoimmune po yan. What else? Ganito yan ha. Kung hypertensive lang, merong losartan, amlodipine, okay? Madaming pwedeng ibigay. I'll go with, ang pinakauna ko dyan, Vida Drink Mix. Siyempre. Okay? Pangalawa, I can also give Barley Glow. Okay din yan. Kasi maganda talaga sa joints. Maganda sa blood vessels ang collagen peptide. Maganda rin ang C24/7. It's also good. Vitamin C, C Supreme. Maganda rin sa blood vessels yan. So, yun yung mga pwede mong ibigay. Okay, now, pero kung meron siyang mga clopidogrel, aspirin, I will only go with complete Barley Glow. Yan. Okay, complete Barley Glow. Pero kung wala, C24/7, Barley Glow, Vida Drink Mix, C Supreme. Okay? What else? Pati pala si Supreme, kahit may blood thinning medication siya, pwede rin naman. Okay? Na may TB of the bone, spots disease. Talaga, 9 years old pala? Are you sure? Okay. Anong kanyang gamot? Amoxicillin bang ibig mo sabihin nito? Anong gamot niya for the TB of the bones kung meron? Definitely dapat meron. Pero nandun sige, 9 years old. Pag ganyan kabata kasi, sister, ang binibigay ko lang talaga is Kiddy 24/7. Okay, yun lang ang binibigay ko talaga dyan. Saka Ultra H2. Because your client is too young, 9 years old. Okay? Kiddy 24/7 and Ultra H2. Yun. What else? ba natin, direct? Bilis natin pala. Okay, very good, very good. Yan. Ayos. Very good. Thank you sa mga questions po natin. To, isa na lang, direct. Isa na lang. I-entertain na natin tong last na to. Kahit depende sa maintenance. Yun yung sinasabi ko lagi. Ano yung gamot na iniinom? Ano yung mga blood thinning medications? Pati anong sakit niya? Ba't may maintenance? Anong sakit ang pinag-uusapan natin? Okay? Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina. Kaya nga, di ba, naka-flash age, doctor's diagnosis, laboratory results, medications. So that we know, hypertension bang pinag-uusapan natin? Okay? Wala bang blood thinning medications? With a drink mix, C247, C-Supreme, Barley Glow, pwede yung mga yan. Pero kung meron po siyang blood thinning medications, like aspirin, clopidogrel, Barley Glow, sige, pwede pa rin. C-Supreme, pwede rin. Saka complete. Saka D-Supreme, pwede rin. Yun. Okay? Good. Yan. Ayos. Okay, thank you very much, Direk.